afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now.
Chicago White Sox.
Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now to the plate, Johnny Damon. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
That is third. The third baseman, number 5, George.
So to get his day started at the plate, George Brett trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, number 9.
The pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Here comes Soler, and it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses, that's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
A moment here from the south
third
side to
baseman.
take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Yohan Moncada comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Minor gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Soft liner to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Second inning set to go, and up next the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, two gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jorge Soler trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Frank Thomas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And now the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the pole.
Standing in now, Paul Konerko. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Minor into the windup. Here it is on 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's 2-1 now to Konerko.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
3-1 to it now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a solo shot here for Paul Konerko. 8th home run on the season for him as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it can go.
Stepping in now, Louis Aparicio. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So now Carlos Santana. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Minoso is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Taylor. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
1 strike.
That's popped up. And the Royals are in the hit column.
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball that
Tries to
time.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Johnny Damon, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Taylor's making a break from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Baines gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Luis Robert.
White Sox, the center fielder, Luis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Garcia.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Miners ready. Here it is on 0-2.
Nope, that's down. Oh, that's off the plate.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. He flew out in his last AB. Pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now at the plate, here is Whit Merrifield, who flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Merrifield is retired, and there's 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So the next to bat will be George Brett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Aparicio gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And up steps Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hot shot to third. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Moncada sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Popped up. Santana into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lined into right field for a leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
At the plate, Harold Baines, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Full count, here it comes. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1-0 the count. Moncada on second. Baines on at first with nobody out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding forward now is the DH, Paul Konerko. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
One and two to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation. but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami tonight. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
The batter number
At the
11.
plate now, Louis Aparicio. As the first pitch to him is a changeup. He can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
1-1 the count. Minor has his target and the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it
The
ironed
center
out.
fielder, Louis.
The next batter will be Luis Robert.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over. And the runner back safely. 4 runs here in this half inning. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Mondesi is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Chris Bubich answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
50, Chris Bubich.
Leori Garcia will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 3-2. This is skied into short left center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's safe.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Stepping in now, Minnie Minoso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Line towards center field. Damon's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We played 4 full. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Mike Matheny talked with me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 2-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a looper to left. Moncada ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here comes the 1-2. He's taken high above the zone. Fouled off. Grounded to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Soler over at second. Santana at first. 1 gone. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Adalberto Mondesi is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
A payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Minoso is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi, struck out in his first at-bat. from the belt. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
As he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Soler rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Johnny Damon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now both runners are in to score, and the lead is shaved a bit down to 6-3 now.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. And now the runner's trying for third. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Here's the first pitch.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Damon is right there, 1 down.
The right
So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First pitch on its way. Harold Baines is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2.
We got full count.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count is 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball upstairs.
Chopper to short. Mondesi scoops it up. There's Merrifield on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Now the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's a swing and a miss by Konerko. Just needs to make contact now, down 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a 2-run home run from Paul Konerko, the 448th of his career, as they open it up to 8-3. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Up next to Chicago.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
To the plate now, Louis Aparicio, as he puts it on the ground to third. Brett's got to get rid of it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 8 and the Royals 3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, George Brett. On its way is pitch number 75. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Baines is under this one. And very quickly 1 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0.
That ball is foul.
Down the left field line and deep, and foul. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. KC down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Luis Robert. And now the first pitch.
Get down 1-1.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Now it'll be Leury Garcia, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 9.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
No strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. And he'll reach first safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Good guys held in check here, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Matt Foster is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
7th inning, ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Minoso will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's in. Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Soler stands at first with 1 out. Grounded to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The pitcher, Adalberto Mondesi.
Stepping in next, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fastball well outside. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. So here's Yoan Moncada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a
Ball
fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
No strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Damon comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
Into the box, Harold Baines. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throwing in time at first for out number 2.
Double baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Next up is Frank Thomas. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Garrett Crochet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon doubled home a pair his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Crochet is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So stepping in is Whit Merrifield. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but They're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Stepping in now, George Brett, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Damon at second. Merrifield at first with no outs. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
Aaron Bummer gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer. Now batting.
At the plate now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. This pitch is popped up. Thomas has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, designated hitter, Michael A. Taylor.
So here's the Royals DH, Michael Taylor. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Ball strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 8 and the Royals 7. Jesse Hahn is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jesse Hahn.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Paul Konerko.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Hahn, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Oh, and he clobbers this one, but this is going to be a foul ball as it clears the wall.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Their count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that.
Now
I mean,
batting,
it's better to
catcher,
battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
The 2-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. One there.
He's out.
The batter, number 11.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now at the plate, Louis Aparicio. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch is a missed drag bunt attempt for a strike. Fouled away. Hahn sets. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, and this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Liam
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
From the stretch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Johnny Damon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here comes the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
The batter number 50, second baseman, with no.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Whit Merrifield. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
That's
3-0 as that misses up and in. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
And now, George Brett. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
One and two, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Baines will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number two.
Up next to the Royals, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ball, inside.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Skied into straightaway right. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Man, if you like offense, you had to love this one. Both teams came out swinging and found a lot of success. Pretty amazing it turned out to be as close as this one, considering all the runs that were put on the scoreboard.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Cease takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Mike Minor permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Kansas City, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.